Hey yo, I'm Fila and welcome back to 7th Haven. In this video, we wanted to do a tutorial on Trovo's treasure box system. Now, Trovo's treasure box system kind of works like community, prizes, if you want to say. How it works is you set a certain amount of tasks that people can come in your chat and do. And once they complete those tasks, after a certain amount of time, the treasure box expires and it gives the treasure, whatever you set it to the people who did those tasks. So it's pretty much like giving back to your community, which is really cool, and you should really be doing it. Now, the next question is, how do you create the treasure box? And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are streaming. First of all, I'm actually live right now, so that's why it's like double mirroring the screen. A couple things to get out the way. You want to make sure that you're live. You have to be live. You absolutely have to be a level 2 streamer, and you want to go ahead and go right here, and you want to go click treasure box, and you can see right here where a whole bunch of people, this is like community wide, they have treasure boxes set up already, and this is really cool because your name might pop up right here if you do one yourself. You want to go ahead and go to the top left right here, and right here it asks you to select the number of boxes. This is how many actual treasure boxes that's going to go out to people whenever the time expires. So we're just going to do one. You can select the treasure. We're gonna, for the sake of the video, we're gonna do elixir, and we will do 100 for the sake of the video. And you want to go ahead and click next. Right here, this is why I told you guys that you need to select a couple of tasks, which you can do follow. If you want people to follow the channel, which is really good, you should do that. If you want people to share your channel, they can do that. If you want them to just send a message in the chat, which is awesome, you can get to kind of communicating with some people that's just gonna do that. And actually that's probably not how that works. I guess it don't really matter. Oh well, you can just do a message in the chat, it don't really matter. But I'm actually down to do watch hours, which if they have watched for about 5 minutes, that sounds good to me. You want to go hit next, and this is where you select the timer of the treasure box opening. You can do it for 5, 10, 40 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 24. Any of these is really good, and depending on what you're doing, most of the time you want to go ahead and set it to where it can open that stream. So you don't really want to do it for 24 hours unless you're doing like a marathon stream or something like that. But most of the time you just want to set it to where it's going to open eventually. So get a couple people, get all your viewers in your chat, kind of give them some time, or to share your stream and get some more people up in there maybe, because you don't want it to go off too fast. You want as many people as you can to go ahead and join the treasure box. So I would say on average do it for about 2 hours. That gives us people enough time to get up in there and do the actual task. And you just hit create now. So it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to create? The treasure is 100 elixir, and you're only going with one treasure box. There's 3 tasks that they have to complete in order to do it, and it's going to expire, and it's going to give out that 100 elixir to one person after they have done the 3 tasks 2 hours from now. And you just want to go and hit create and start. And it'll give you a little notification saying that 7th Haven has just created a treasure box. You can check it out now. Your name might pop up on the actual treasure box thing whenever you go and look at the global standpoint. But this is pretty much how you do it. It's really, really important because everybody should be taking advantage of this. This is one of Trovo's really good features. Twitch has something similar, but I don't know if they actually give out actual prizes to their chat, like in real time. You might have to do it yourself over on Twitch, which is where Trovo is better in that regard. Some of the questions that you can go ahead and get out the way is, how many treasure boxes can you create? So there is a daily limit of 10 boxes that you can create, which I think is a perfect amount. 10 is really good. Like I said, you can probably set those 10 boxes to go off in about 5 hours. That gives everybody enough time to come in and try and receive those prizes. We did elixir. You can actually do gifted subs, which we think would probably be better for the channel. If you did gifted subs, then it gives people, whoever won that gifted sub, it kind of gives them a reason to come back to your stream, which is really good in general because it's kind of like a VIP. They feel like they're welcome in your stream, and you're the one that gifted them that sub. So all that really does is kind of keep a loyal viewer in your chat, which is really, really good. You should probably start doing that. Like I said earlier, the requirements for creating a treasure box is level 2. If you're not level 2, go ahead and follow us, and we have a YouTube that we are slowly grinding, and we can teach you guys how we have been slowly grinding our channel. It's just, level 2 is not that hard to get, but it can be a little grind if you don't know where you're starting at. So go ahead and get level 2 and have that done. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to have a lot more coming in the most recent videos, and bye.